Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Draw 5 of the Big Cheese Spiel, the Big Spiel here at Potomac Curling Club. Our feature game this evening will be the Curd-lers versus Bill the Goat Cheese here on Sheet B, and we will also be checking in on our other games across our other sheets from time to time with updates. We'll also be, on the side of the screen, we'll be featuring our Sheet C game, which is Mac and the Cheeses versus the HARRRD Cheeses. We also have Sweet Dreams versus Cheese Curls on A, and Holy Swiss, it's Gouda versus Legendary on Sheet D. They are getting everything taken care of with coin flips, and the games will be starting here in just a second. Having a technical issue. We're trying to get our other commentator on.
Test. Let's test.
There we go.
Oh, it's the mouthpiece. Hello to our viewer. Oh, 3 viewers. 200% increase in the last 5 minutes. At this rate.
Well, welcome, Jamie.
Hey, Bill work.
Oh.
All right, here we are. Oh,
There
that's
we
much
go.
better.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello. So I figured this is just the best way to watch the game. So, who are we watching today?
We have the Curd-lers versus Bill the Goat Cheese.
Oh, I like it. Navy and...
Yes. Bill the Goat Cheese is our Navy guys.
Very nice.
Over
And the
from the
Curd-lers.
Academy in Annapolis.
Terry, Pam, Jay, and Jen. Beauty.
The Navy guys' team name is reference to their school mascot.
The school mascot, of course, Bill the Goat.
Yep.
Oh, that's kind of a gimme there.
Yep.
There we go.
It's been a little bit since our last draw. In the meantime, we had some skills challenges.
That's right.
And then we also did some ice maintenance. So we have some nice, fresh ice for this draw.
Yeah.
And actually, our draw shot challenge was won by one of the Navy curlers.
It was. And Jen Skidmore coming to wave at us in the booth. All right. All right, and Ms. Skidmore's second shot coming up. Her perfect guard. Chipped off, and we are playing the no... Oh, I think we're playing the no-tick rule. Yep, and so that rock gets replaced. All right. Close-ups. Terry Smith lining up a draw under that replaced guard.
Draw shot there on sheet B, going a little deep into the back of the 12-foot. And the Navy guys looking to come in to the button. Sweep view is in a little. We're got a brand new computer. We had to transfer all of our software over, and so we're having a few little glitches trying to get everything up and running. So our sweep view is not behaving. Trying to get it working, but let's try this. How does this view look, Jamie? Got both of our B and C games here. On sheet C, there's a lot of rocks out in front, and yellow is sitting 2 in. Another draw attempt on its way down on sheet B by the Curd-lers. Looks like it's coming in nicely. He does need to curl a little bit to get behind cover. Top 12, and the goat cheese is just gonna come around on the opposite side, see if they can get to the button. Unfortunately, that one's just gonna crash on that front guard. Though that will open up the line a little bit more because it pushes that guard towards the center. Ooh, nice little wick off of their own guard on C to get their red into second shot and totally behind cover. It's a neat little trick there by Mac and the Cheeses. Curd-lers are just trying to come around into the house. And They are going to bump on their own guard and open up that middle a little bit more. How's it going, Bo?
Good. When did we get this for you?
This is one that Ken made for us. It's only been a couple of months, I think.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is a newer one. It's new this year. I don't remember exactly if maybe it was the junior Bonspiel, possibly.
Okay.
Not sure.
So we're looking at the elimination games today, right here. But as noted already, Naval Academy skip Cam Ross, a teammate of mine in TGIF this past season, won the Draw Shot Challenge held this afternoon with you officiating.
Yep.
And I know Cam was going to reach out to most of the Naval Academy team. At least their more experienced people are at a Spiel, I believe, in Montreal. So I assume that you are all watching and will say something in the chat. Talking to you, Quinn, Lauren, Sonny, Yvonne, everybody there. They might be playing, I don't know.
Yeah.
They might actually be on the ice. But well represented Naval Academy has been this weekend, even in their absence. How many rots in play is that on sheet C? That's 1, 2, 3,
So many.
5, 6,
That
7,
one won't
8,
be.
9, 10. 10 and a hog, okay?
Looks like there's one out the back. One yellow that's out behind. So most of them are in play.
Well, we just had a scrape and we just had running rots and everything, so the ice should be considerably faster than it was during said skills challenge when it was quite slow.
Yeah.
By comparison. And we had people who've been playing exceptionally well this weekend hogging their rots. I mean, it was quite challenging. I had the advantage of throwing unofficially later when I realized that it was so slow, and I therefore compiled a decent score in the 4-shot challenge.
Yeah, our person who unfortunately had to go first in the draw shot challenge, had the misfortune of not knowing the ice, and then came up short on all 3 of her rocks, and didn't even make the house. She got closer each time, but
impressive shot there from Terry Smith.
Yeah.
The Curd-lers papering the guard, as they say, and it drifted past the tee line, but that is not the easiest path to follow if you want to try to get one any closer than that. And it appears that Cameron actually has the hammer, and we don't know. That wasn't one that I checked out, unless there's a red rock hiding somewhere.
I think, yes, maybe the Navy guys do have the hammer.
Okay.
Over on sheet D, they've already moved on to the second end. Holy Swiss, it's Gouda, stole one in the first.
Okay. That's a battle between 2 teams that probably would have hoped and thought they might be in the A event right now.
And over on in our sheet A game is in the second now, and it was a score of 2 for Sweet Dreams with the hammer.
And Cam's shot there, not quite what he did in the draw shot challenge, and so it's going to be a steal of 2 or 3 on sheet B.
I would say that looks like a steal of 3. Okay. They came to a conclusion, though.
Yep.
So we'll see exactly what they hang. Well, we'll call it 2 for now and update it to 3 if that's what it indeed was.
Yep.
Oh. Guess they actually declared that it's 1.
Huh. Where did we miss a yellow one there?
I don't know.
Huh.
Oh,
Oh, no.
nope.
There we go.
Okay, they mishung. It was 2.
Yeah. There we go.
I was just as confused as you were.
Yeah. Well, some of the Naval Academy people, not the most experienced, but we're glad they came out here.
Yep.
And it's always fun to play with them.
It's looking like this may end up as a 1-point end for the hard cheeses right now. Unless
you don't believe Allen can slalom one through there?
I mean, Allen can always use his officiating magic to try to make something happen, but I don't know. That's a lot of stuff out front for him to work through.
You could run back one of the ones on the
I think
right?
that's what he's trying to line up, is use that. Yeah, they're trying to run back that red
Run
one.
back that one, okay.
Into their other red one in the house to then punch out the shot rock. That is a trick.
Well, it's on the way.
Though Allen is a stick curler, so he may be able to make something happen.
Never leave stick curlers a hit.
He's gonna be just a little on the outside. Oh, and somebody's foot caught the shot rock. But
They think the spirit of curling will prevail, and that will still be one for yellow.
yeah, because that was the hammer, so no one is going to contest that that was a 1-point end for the hard cheeses.
Yeah. I just realized is the Navy curling hoodie, which I actually have one of. Is that the goat on the front of those hoodies?
I believe it is.
Yeah.
Or at least a very stylized version of it, at least.
Yeah.
Academy guys love their billy goat.
Yep.
Which doesn't make sense to an Air Force guy like me, but you know.
We have the Falcons, which actually kind of made sense for
Right.
an aerial,
Yeah.
an air-based operation.
Yep.
Army, of course, the Black Knights. There's no Space Force Academy yet, I believe, right?
No, they go to the Air Force Academy
That's what
too.
I thought, yeah.
Just like the Marines go to the Naval
Marines go to
Academy.
the Naval Academy. Yeah, my father was Marine, not an Academy person, but accelerated his time through the University of Virginia so he could go off to Korea.
We've got a comment in the chat that says the goat is old and gnarly and he's never been to school.
Oh, well, that's an Army guy speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's the Coast Guard Academy's team?
Steven is actually correcting us. He was in the Navy.
Weren't you wearing a West Point thing today? Steven?
Oh. Fight song lyrics.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know anything about about that, so.
All I know is in the Navy, you can sail the 7 seas. In the Navy, you can put your mind at ease.
Yeah. There we go. There's the explanation.
Oh, okay. First concert I ever went to was the Village People with Gloria Gaynor opening. It was very disco.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yes. And yes, I really am that old. I believe it was 1979 in the Georgia Coliseum.
Simpler looking end so far on both of our 2 sheets.
Yep.
Maybe guys looking to just guard up the one they have in the back 4.
I think this is going to sail through, though. Well, or is it going to dig in?
It is slowing, but it is
Yeah.
not going to be out in front of that
Yeah, won't be
that rock like they wanted.
a guard per se.
It's,
Could double that.
yep, there is a double available.
Looks like Terry just wants one of them gone.
It's not quite as. It's not even true hit weight he's got coming down here.
Well,
Call that like board.
yeah, it's going to tail to the outside and just put.
Gonna grab one, but it's gonna. Ooh. The
Hi,
official
Jamie.
in me says that that's still in, but they'll probably remove it anyways. No? No, looks like they're leaving it.
Okay.
Yeah, the official in me says that that rock is still officially in, so. And Jamie is struggling with the mic again. There we go. Yep, we hear you.
Okay. Yeah, speaking of the official in you, the official on the ice is calling for the speed square.
Ah.
And he's going to give Ms. Schmitt a quick lesson on how to determine if it is, in fact, on the line.
Ah, they're looking at that one that's potentially a center guard for the purposes of the no-tick rule.
And that'll be the right side of your screen in gray and blue. Get that over the camera going.
Yeah, I've never seen that in action before.
Yeah. I think nobody else at our club would probably bring out the speed square.
Oh,
Somebody has.
Have they? Okay.
Yeah. I think Leno's used it.
oh, I
Yeah.
think it looks like what they were doing is they were measuring to see if it got bumped off the center line,
Okay. So
which they determined it was, so they pushed it back on and removed the offending red rock. Oh, lost you again, Jamie. There we go. We have a headset that is, well, it's actually probably not the headset, it's probably the board.
The board. Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Might be worth switching to channel 4.
yeah,
Yeah.
let's do that.
Oh.
There we go.
Channel 4. Yeah, it's the channel.
Yep.
All right. I'll put a sticker on it.
Living on channels. Easy.
I'm going to turn myself down here.
Okay.
A little enthusiastic.
There's nothing wrong with a little enthusiasm.
In this sport, no.
Being in
This is the
yeah,
roaring game, after all.
That's right.
That's fair. That's fair.
Being in multiple bands, mixers are extremely necessary, but also the bane of our existence.
Finicky things.
They are
Right.
indeed. Every rehearsal space you go to is bound to have a mixer that has at least 2 channels that don't work.
Well, we've definitely got at least one on this one, so.
Yep.
I haven't tested all of them, so.
Yep.
Though something tells me there's a reason why we never use channels 1 or 2.
Yeah. You know, we've never tried plate reverb FX preset on this. Or the 300 millisecond delay,
Oh,
in case you want to play Iran by Flock of Seagulls. Yeah. Bam, 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 bam.
Oop. Unfortunate flash over on sheet A.
I don't know enough about how mixers work and all the little, what every knob does to be any kind of helpful.
Yeah. I pick up the thing with number 3 and I press the button on number 3.
Right.
Yeah.
I can work the sliders and I understand the mute button for each one. And that's about it.
That's a powerful ability.
Yes.
I've learned quite a bit over the last year or so.
You start talking about gain, and I'm just like,
All right. Looks like red's going to flash this one. That's not coming back here on your left quite fast enough.
On B.
Oh, jeez. What was that,
Bo just stepped into the big secret room in the back of our club.
Help! Oh, hang on. It'll be more effective if I do this. Help! Let me out!
Yeah.
Okay, enough fiddling with that. Back to the games.
Prison Bo.
Hey, at least I'm not in my basement this year. Yeah, this is my second year organizing this, but my first year actually able to attend it.
Nice. All right. Navy Rocks coming down. Little tight sweep call immediately.
Yeah, this is our chance
Looks
to
like
get
they're
him
going to get. Is
Yeah.
the call to hit on the back? Yeah, take that out because that out counts at least 1, if not 2 biters.
Yeah.
And I think he called it off because he knew it was going to.
Oh, and they bump on their own.
Sticks around out counting that back red.
Yep.
So
not too much harm done.
Yeah.
Not the worst.
Yeah, yellow sitting 2 now over there because that third one over on the right side is not closer than that red.
That
so.
kind of by the red.
Yeah.
And the Smiths, Terry and Pam, discussing the line call. I think they're just looking at that straight draw, which is what I would be doing with this house.
Sure.
With or without hammer. I think the shot in any case is under that guard, top of 4. Solid on the 4. Do we have comments from the peanut gallery?
Not since the last time we addressed,
All right.
recognized the chat.
Yes. Courtney's mom isn't watching?
All right, and this.
Speaking of Courtney, on sheet A, she has dislodged a great many reds.
She, I think she is red on A.
Oh. Or she watched as a great many reds were dislodged.
It's a target-rich environment. All right, coming down on C. We're watching. Looks like JD now sparing on Katie's team. And removes the red rock. So Alan looking for the hit and roll. Oh, yeah, hit and roll.
It's like we're coming down to the finish of the second end on all of our sheets. So let's go ahead and change over so that we can see everything.
All playing at a decent clip. We've had a couple of games that have not gone the full 8 end. It is right now a time limit. Oh, wait a minute. Semifinals? No, semifinals. Right.
All right, that hit and roll attempt flash past, and this draw. Wait, looks good. Sounds like they're sweeping. All the way, yep. Yep. Yeah, Jen Skidmore, tell that rock what's up.
Oh,
Beautiful shot right on the pin.
Yep. Can't get closer than that.
Hang on. I need to go deliver the prize box.
Oh, we are prize box active this game. So what Bo is doing is we play a game within a game where if you draw to the 4 foot, the red circle, without touching another rock, you call box. And the person holding that box at the end of the last game on that draw wins whatever's in it.
Ah.
And we have the king of the boxes, Simon Weschler, here to my right, who sniped my box this morning. Yeah. I still call shenanigans, but that's just par for the course, isn't it? All right. Navy sliding back. Looks like they are just trying to draw with a little tap. And looks like they have hammer, though this is Skip's first stone. And over on sheet Charlie, same call. Hit and roll, no sweep, so it's got to move a little bit. And I think we're going to get a piece of the outside of that one.
I think so, yeah.
Yep, just.
This is the hammer on A that you're seeing coming on screen right now.
Oh, beautiful draw. The sweep to try to bring it back. However,
it's going to be
looks like one yellow. All right, Cheese Curls staying in the game against Sweet Dreams.
Yeah.
Are made of cheese. Sorry to our viewers.
I could toss in the video of
I
where
haven't even had a beer.
I had to do the screaming part on that song when I played it.
Gotta love the Eurythmics.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. That would have been, what, 40 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thereabouts, the golden age of MTV.
welcome.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, and this draw by Navy coming down the second from left on your screen. Calling the sweep. Looks like it's going to
wreck on the guard.
wreck on that red. But I think that actually I wouldn't hate because that opens it up. They got to put the guard back. But this gives Navy a chance to hopefully maybe pick out that red if they can't guard it well.
Yep.
And sit, looks like 2. So, yeah, red guard coming up hopefully on sheet B. And sheet C looks like JD is just calling for it. Oh, what's that? Draw under the guards into the 4 foot.
Could be.
Nice little light hit there
Up D.
on D.
D has, yeah, okay. And
to,
so,
to score 2 for Legendary.
Very nice.
Get their deuce.
And Legendary is Brian Dauernheim, Ricky Moore, Sean Phillips, and Giselle Zambrano Forbes. I apologize, Christian Giselle. I'm not sure whether you took his name. All right.
Giselle participated in our skills challenges this afternoon.
Oh, yeah. And that shot on C, unfortunately, a little bit spicy.
Yep.
All right, leaving an opportunity for Mac and the Cheeses.
Was as spicy as the Vampire Slayer cheese.
Ooh, that was spicy cheese. Should get some mouthwash. I had a couple pieces of that. So a chance for Sahana. Sorry, Sarah. Venugopal. To sweep. It looks like Alan's throwing this one. And to sit 3. And a hit and a nice little spill underneath would be all right. And while we're waiting for that, looks like Terry's coming down on our second from left side. Just trying to throw that guard into place. What we'd like to see is just maybe 12 foot directly over top that right on the button. They like the weight.
First inclination is that it might be a little heavy-ish.
Yeah. Call is yes. Call is yes. That looks a little up to me.
Yeah.
And they might just tap it back. I would fear giving Navy the straight double, which is in play, but I think a lot could go strange. And on sheet C, we're seeing the shot gets past the guard. Sahana sweeping for the push, pops it out, and JD sweeping furiously. Go, sweep JD, sweep JD.
And it is out of
And
bounds.
he gets it out. So 2 sitting red, straight draw for the point for HARRRD Cheeses.
They don't have hammer, though, do they?
Do they not?
They should have hammer.
Oh, red has hammer. Because, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that was Alan's first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
So-
I was like, yellow scored last 10, so how would they not have hammer?
Yeah, Team Schmitt, I think Katie just wants to drop it under the guard.
Sure.
Talking about the hit. Yeah, all right,
This
let's
is-
draw is the call from the skip, and over on sheet B.
This is the hammer.
We've got that attempt at the double from Navy, which will score them a small passel of points. And we're going to come a little on the side. I think we jam a little on that one.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, jam again. Oh, 1 red on B. Well done by the Curd-lers. And that is David and Courtney, you hear. Getting the nod from Jen. She likes what happened. All right, and shots away by Katie Schmitt. Alexa sweeping, JD calling hard. I think we're a little on the gentle side with this one. Yeah, that looks a little soft.
Alexa's working very, very hard on
Yeah,
this one.
Alexa and Chris just pounding at JD going out to help. Let's see. Come on, you guys. Team sweep. Team sweep. It's carrying. It's carrying.
Yeah.
If it touches that red one,
It touched it, but it is still second.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still second.
that stops the bleeding a bit.
But it is second, not third.
Yeah, and I don't think there's a way to remove that for Alan. I think that holds Alan to 2, not 3.
Yeah.
And I don't hate that.
Yeah, they're just Alan's just gonna come in from the opposite side and just try to touch 8.
A beautiful, perfect center guard by Jen Skidmore on sheet B. And shenanigans going on both sides of the booth here.
Well, it's nice to have Alexa back.
Yeah. She seems pretty excited to be back.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe just trying to draw under by the look of it. And that's tight. That might chip the guard. And given that guard looks like it is on the center line.
It definitely is on the center line.
Oh, no, it's going to curl past. All right. And
Yeah.
shot we're worried about now is Allen coming down on the right. Red Rock being swept.
Yeah.
And maybe even came up a little short.
Sahana. Yeah.
Sarah.
Little light, but
Yeah.
They've got to get it to
had to wait for the
inside of the
break.
12,
And
it's
there's not going to.
All right, 2 late draws result in a net of 1 for the Mac and the Cheeses.
all knotted up.
All tied up. All right, Jen throwing her beauty second. Looks like a nice weight.
So we go to the third on every sheet. Did we have a score on D?
Yes.
Okay.
Legendary took 2.
Oh, right. They haven't posted it, but
All right.
we're ahead of the
So-
schedule there.
Yes.
The strategically aggressive double guard by Skidmore. And if they can drop a rock behind that, Navy's going to have a hard time picking it out without a number of doubles.
But those are the ends that are so difficult when you're a vice or a skip, when you see a team just line up two shots so perfectly like that, and you think, what am I going to do with my next
Leads
shot?
don't win games, leads lose games.
As a lead, I can tell you that is accurate.
Yeah, yeah.
I have lost my team so many ends
Yeah.
by screwing up my guards
Yeah.
horribly.
Yeah, and then you're just chasing the whole time.
Yep. And my teammates, bless them, are super nice about it and be
Yeah.
like, oh, well, we didn't do great either. It's like, yeah, but if
Yeah.
I did my job, your shots would have been infinitely easier.
Yeah, yeah. You missed put the rock into a place you've done 1,000 times. They missed double raise, run back, through a port. Yeah. All right. And Terry calling the out-turn, or in-turn, and coming out to the outside of the 12. Interesting.
That was a strategy Michael Dobbs had me throwing when I was playing lead for him in the Big Spiel in 2020. And then I was lead for that team.
Yeah. Yeah, without
Yeah.
Hammer, I'd be inclined to try to close the scoring area,
Yeah.
but I've also played with Terry, and he knows a lot more about this sport than I do.
Yeah.
Certainly isn't the conventional wisdom.
No.
Well, the thing in that Big Spiel was that I think Michael was thinking that if I could land one on the side of the 12, that a lot of the teams we were playing against would not be able to hit it with their front end. And at the time, they were probably correct. But
Did you have Hammer when you were doing that?
It was either way.
Okay.
Yeah, and but in that case, yeah, a lot of the front ends I was playing against missed that shot. But the quality of play in the club now is just so good. Because you have these people who come out and practice and set up developmental programs and things like that, and really make us better curlers.
Speaking of good curlers, we have just a couple weeks, and GNCC Playdowns will be hosted.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of. Yeah.
Both men's and women's are going to
Yep.
be here for
Yep.
club Playdowns to qualify for nationals.
Yeah. Club Nationals.
Club nationals, yes.
Sorry, important distinction.
Right, sorry.
Yeah.
I thought I had made that clear. Yes, club nationals.
Yeah.
Which, where is club nationals this year? Does anyone remember?
I do not know.
Jamie is busting a gut about something that I didn't catch.
All right. I do not know where Club Nationals are, but
Okay.
Bo is looking it up.
For some reason, I'm thinking Minnesota somewhere.
You know what? If you were to bet that. Yeah. All right. Maybe peeling that guard. Coming out little fast, little wide. Ooh, excuse me. But little tick might do a thing, and yeah, that gets rid of the guard. All right.
Yeah, that opened up the center quite a bit.
Incongruous way of doing it, but sometimes you're just happy with results. So let's see. We've got one red in the house. Terry.
Is he going to try to split it?
I'm
all the way over?
inclined to.
I would think that's what he would want to do.
Yeah.
Because for right-handed shooters, that high guard is going to be a problem.
Yeah.
If he can curl it all the way over to outside of the 8-foot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Get that under the staggered guards, and if he can get buried, anything coming at it will not stick around.
Well, you guessed Club Nationals are in Minnesota. They were actually in the second most likely state.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Or the
Milwaukee.
third most likely state of Canada, presumably.
Right.
Oh, let's not go there.
I think it's a very good idea.
Yeah.
Does that mean we get? So would we enter the Briar if that happens?
Yeah, good luck.
Okay.
You could be 4th Ontario.
I was thinking like a GNCC versus Nunavut, matchup in pool play.
All right, so the shot here is just a straight hit.
Did it say which club in Wisconsin?
Yeah, I got very confused reading it. It's either Milwaukee or Cedarburg.
Okay.
Although Milwaukee may be Cedarburg from, I'm not entirely sure.
Something makes me think you're right. Milwaukee bumped something in my brain.
Right.
This hit, little down, but should make contact. Less a hit, more of a draw. But it will bury under-ish their guards, and I can see it, but not all of it from where I'm sitting.
Still
So
pretty available, though.
I've
with it being that close.
I've seen Pam make this shot more often than not.
You know what? I think
St. Paul?
Michael Ray says St. Paul?
Too soon.
I swear I just Googled this, Michael.
I think so. Now that I was thinking about it, I think national championships are in Minnesota.
Well, this says national championships from Traverse City, Michigan.
That is where senior nationals.
Oh,
is.
senior nationals. You're right.
Yeah, because
okay.
because I will actually be going out to senior nationals to help officiate.
Okay.
Very nice.
Yeah,
with Alan.
Club Nationals at the Milwaukee Curling Club, which is located in Cedarburg.
There you go.
St. Paul is for the 5 and under.
Oh, 5 and
national
under.
champions.
Oh, we don't care about that.
Oh.
Just because we have people in it. you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
But no, but I think national championships are somewhere in Minnesota as well. Here,
If
which
you have
also
the facilities.
Actually, I think national championships is the same weekend that we have playdowns, right?
21st weekend of February, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful hit by Navy to clear out that
Let me
rock.
take a look.
And sitting shot, possibly. And thank you to Michael Ray for the knowledge.
Yep. I wonder if I can get them to put national championships on the TV in the bars I'm playing on those upcoming gigs. I actually played a gig recently where they had sumo on the TVs, and so we were watching sumo while we were playing, which was
Yeah, curling and sumo occupy a similar niche.
yeah. I think I was playing A Little Respect by Erasure, and
All right, so straight hit by Terry to sit 3 in the house in a pretty nice position. And over on the right, hard cheeses.
the hard takeout.
Ah, yes.
The hard takeout.
National championships are in Duluth.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's right. From the 27th to February 2nd.
Okay.
So yes, the same weekend we have playdowns.
Okay.
Okay.
Which means I think Andy Dunham will be in Duluth that weekend.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah.
Not that he would be playing in club playdowns anyways.
He's transcended that.
Yes.
Although when we hosted Club Nationals, we had the women's final was between 2 teammates from a recent Olympic team. I think it was the 2014 Olympic team.
Speaking of Olympics, that's a year from now.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy
Cortina,
to
right?
think.
Yeah, they might still hold that. They might still have the Olympics next year. I don't know.
Why would they not?
Because I attended the 2006 Olympics in Italy, and Italy doesn't particularly care about the Olympics that much. And to the point where they have sort of gone, oh, build a bobsled track? Yeah, I don't know.
All right, nice takeout by Terry.
Yep.
Slide, he compensated it superbly.
And yet they went to all the trouble to bid and
Bid.
win
I know.
the right to host.
So if you're a camera at this point, do you try to draw down to the current red shot rock?
What sheet are we looking at here?
B.
On B.
On B?
Yeah, I would think that'd be the best choice, is freeze to the front of it, because that would make your shot and protect you from getting taken out.
Yeah.
But
You never like coming on the right side under your own guards? A little more margin of error there.
There is.
Still
and I
be
think
shot.
that's what he's calling.
Yep.
The freeze is definitely hard, and the problem with the freeze also, and that I was going to point out, is that you freeze to it, but then they can just freeze to the front of yours
Yep.
and outcount you still.
Yep.
Because you're talking.
You're still playing for one at that point.
Because the red that's in there is far enough behind the
Yep.
the T line to fit two.
Okay.
Whereas
so
if you go to our right, make it, they either try to guard you, but you've got the open hit or the open draw for 2 at that point.
okay. So better chance of 2, basically.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
every time I just wish we had a telestrator.
Right.
It would be so great.
I know. all
Mr.
these-
Ken,
Yeah, Ken.
next Christmas, I would like to ask for Santa
Oh.
To deliver unto the club a
to deliver
telestrator
to the
system.
club a telestrator. I'll
Uh,
add that to the wish list when we win the lottery.
Well, that shot bonked onto the guard there.
We do have hammer on sheet A. Nope, but Skip's final stones on sheet A if we're
Yep.
interested. And
Okay.
likewise on
Yeah.
sheet D.
D.
So we've got
Yep.
the 2 slower games going on our future sheet, but that's okay.
Yep.
This is a club-friendly Spiel. The
Yep.
stakes are
Low.
pride,
Pride.
yeah, and a 1x3 brass plate.
Mhm.
Yep.
Hey, it's the only way I'm going to get my name on the wall here.
All right.
Thank you for putting me on your team in 2020, Michael.
All right, so Bill coming up for his last shot. Facing, got to get under and got to be in a position where Sweet Dreams can't double. So he wants to be 1-2 after this shot in a non-doubleable position, I think. And Terry throwing his, 1 sheet to the right. You'll see some rocks coming down.
This is going to look pretty good there for Legendary.
Yeah, and she's curls if they can sweep it. If they can't, this is a big end of 3 or 4 if David can make an open hit, and
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
he can.
Allen is currently sitting 3 on sheet C.
Yeah.
Is-
the red.
Is David throwing skip rods for him?
Is he?
It's been Naomi, hasn't it?
Oh, it is Naomi. Sorry,
Yeah.
Naomi. Well, I know for a fact Naomi can make an open hit.
Yeah, one of the teams that has a 5 and under as their skip.
On a team that is basically all skips.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
they're the
And,
they're the Carrie Anderson team of Potomac Growing Club.
Yeah. And also that team, three of the members of that team curl together in Cap League.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it is frustrating sometimes.
Yep. All right, and that hit looks nobody complaining. They're cleaning. That means that shot is going to remove the yellow. Stick around for 4.
That's a 4 spot for Sweet Dreams.
And the draw by Terry just a bit heavy and sweeping it down to give 1.
Yeah, that's definitely one for red.
Oh, for red. Sorry, that wasn't
Yeah.
Terry through that.
That was Cam.
That was Cam.
Yeah.
This
yeah,
one
they-
unfortunate steal.
Curd-lers will steal
you're Navy.
again.
And then
Yep.
coming up on sheet C is Katie's first shot. And up on D, I think we are looking at hammer.
I think so.
Yellow
Yeah.
coming up down your screen.
Yeah, I don't see another red rock over there. Nope,
And
that's not. So.
do you think the double's there, or is she just throwing to
Oh.
tap back that red and sit 1?
I would say the latter.
Yeah.
Certainly the smarter
JD
choice
calling
here.
a heavy sweep.
Yeah, that doesn't have the weight to do anything other than that.
Yeah, but I think that's going to be good.
I think so.
Beauty.
That is-
Beauty shot.
Save the 1,
Yeah.
take the force, tie the game.
Holy Swiss, that was a Gouda shot.
I think we ate all the Gouda.
That would not surprise me,
Yeah,
because Gouda is
that's Gouda.
Yeah.
It's right there. Of course it's Gouda. I just bought it. And that reminds me, if our club treasurer is watching, I will be putting in for a reimbursement for all the cheese I bought this morning. And the donuts.
on C, right?
On C,
What's
no,
that?
they're
See,
still,
no, this is
still a few rocks left.
yeah,
I can't see because
Yeah.
I got computer screens in my way.
yeah. No,
Right.
this is Hammer Team's first rock,
Okay.
and corner guard, baby. After asking, what shot do I call for you? This Navy crew, a constant pleasure at this club.
A lot of them have their assignments for next year. There are very few curlers at this club where you say, "What are you doing next year?" "I'm going to be on a submarine,"
Yep.
or "I'm going to flight school."
So ShmooCon going on this weekend in DC. So a few of our members are down there
Yeah.
and have abandoned ShmooCon for mac and cheese dinner tonight.
Okay.
So we'll see some familiar faces.
Yes.
Ooh,
And
very
hello
nice
to
shot.
the person I know who is there.
We're not allowed to say any names.
Nope.
I don't even know what ShmooCon is.
ShmooCon
I don't
is
know either. If you knew,
I'm not going to try to describe it.
right?
Okay.
If we knew, we'd have to kill you. I think.
Oh, it's one of those. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Got it.
It's the fun one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there such a thing?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah, yeah. This was the one that a couple of people invited, and I said, "Do I curl? Do I go to Schmoo?" And this is the last one, so I'm a little sad, but curling is more important.
The last ShmooCon?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
Well, conventions have a lifespan, right?
Yeah.
All right, so Katie's first stone. It looks like she's just trying to draw through that port on the left. Yeah, I like that call.
I'm missing the United Soccer Coaches Convention to be here, which used to be my life, basically.
Well, now you curl.
Now I curl. And
All right.
that's going right.
Alexa jumping on it. JD calling yeah. Just
Yep.
a small hesitation. Yeah, and I think that's the only reason I might come around the right rather than the left is
A little more
a
room.
little more opportunity to crash on the left, but
Yeah, that's.
and it's coming over, and yeah, I'm never sweeping that because if that taps, excuse me, that red,
Yeah.
she shuts down her draw path on the right. So
Right. Sits right in front of it.
yeah, if I'm red, top 12-ish. Oh, is there a guard we don't see from? Oh, there is a guard. No,
No?
No.
maybe they just don't like the right side of the.
I think they just want to clog up the draw path that they.
She chose it, so deny it to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
And
the
a-
same shot is still there.
Very nice center guard by Navy's lead.
Excellent.
Yep.
On the line, tick rule applies.
Cameron's all smiles with that.
Yeah. All right, so last shot for Mac and the Cheeses. Allen just with the draw. And he's trying to clog it up. Is there any reason not to come in under those guards on the 4-foot if you can?
I don't see any reason not to go in. A little bit of an errant shot for the Curd-lers there, and Navy, Bill the Goat Cheese, now in business in this end.
All right. Looks like Allen's team likes it. Matt, Testa, not calling anything. So presumably line is good. Looks like it's over curling a bit.
Yeah.
And is a little light, but it's a
Oh.
little late to be doing much about it.
Well, they wanted it out front. They didn't want it in.
Yeah.
So the weight is actually about where they wanted it.
So it just moved a little more than we thought.
Yeah, he wanted it on the about a foot to the opposite side of the red, those
right.
red rocks.
Chris and Alexa setting up Katie's shot. She's got just a straight draw, little more than full 8, and she can take the lead in the third end.
And she is taking that draw path this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as a right-handed curler, the outturn does feel a bit easier, doesn't it?
It does to me.
I don't know. I always like the intern better.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Huh.
I feel like at the intern I'm kind of jamming my elbow into my ribs.
Yeah.
because it always seems like I'm. It always seems like I'm narrow when I try to throw the out turn, and then it over curls even further to the outside
Yeah.
than I want.
I'm probably more inclined to push.
And when I'm a lead,
Yeah.
that's exactly the problem.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and this red rock looks like it's
Good.
going to chip.
But that's not a problem
Oh,
because this
we're no longer
is-
under 5 rock rule. Yeah.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
count 6 rocks in play.
Right.
I see 3 yellows, and
Yeah.
finally one of them is in the rings.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, so, you know,
Katie's Hammer coming up on C.
Katie's Hammer. Isn't that a pop punk band from like 98?
Certainly sounds like one.
Right.
If not, it should be.
All right, JD right on the call.
Oh, that seems narrow at
He
first.
either
to
dislikes
me.
the line or the weight, or both. Yeah, I think that's a little light. So that will give 1, 2, more than 1, fewer than
Looks
4.
like 3.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say that should be 3.
Looks like 3 to me, but
probably. Yeah.
fish eye lenses do weird things.
I've been staring at these fisheye lenses long enough that
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at telling.
Yeah.
Because to me, obviously the one in the 8-foot, no doubter. The one at the back of the 12 is definitely second.
Yeah.
And the one that they are pushing that just across the T line, to me, was number 3, for sure. But that's my look at it. We'll see what they hang. Well, we'll call it 3 so that we can get the camera swapped over to the opposites to the now, target house, and
All
then,
right.
we'll fix
Terry
it if they
sweeping out the
decide
rock.
that it was only 2.
Yep. Blank house on sheet B, and we're coming. We're in pretty good shape on all the other sheets, so we can just keep our features. I got to admit, I do like this view. It's growing on me.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
This is one of our. This is our newest one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ken created this one. I know he finished it during the fall. I just can't remember which Spiel it was. First available
Live
at. I
for.
think it might have been juniors.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think it was ready in time for glitter.
And Alan confirming 3. Alan very aware that sometimes in the booth we don't know what happened on the ice.
That one a great commentator.
Oh yeah,
Really
he's,
is.
he knows the sport inside and out.
Yeah.
All right. And if you're a Potomac member and want to learn to run clock in an official capacity,
You have a great opportunity coming up.
he is going to be teaching that for you at to do so at Club Nationals.
Playdowns.
Club National Playdowns,
Right.
yes.
Yes. So training will be the 27th.
You don't even have to leave the greater DMV to.
No, you just come straight to the club you come to.
That's right.
Yep.
Which is still a long trip for me.
Yep.
Yep.
We need lots of timers for playdowns because we'll have all 4 sheets going.
Yep.
Gotta have 1 timer per sheet.
Beautiful.
What a
beautiful
draw on
shot by
C.
Matt Testa.
That just papered that guard.
Yeah. Over curled a little, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And say a little more juice here by Pam on B. Sent that one through, sadly. So, open house.
Wait, was that wasn't Matt, was it?
Was that not Matt? Oh, it wasn't Matt who threw that. Was
No,
it?
that was
Chris or Alexa?
I think it was Chris.
That would have been Chris if that was.
Yeah.
Second stone.
Yeah.
First stone. All right. Navy trying to get a rock into play under the guard.
Now, I will say, a lot of people look at me weird because I wear a short sleeve shirt while I'm curling, but I feel like that's a lot more normal than our Navy guy who's wearing shorts.
Shorts. Yeah.
But a sweatshirt.
The Rob Myers school of dress. But it was asked of Rob, I believe, this past week. Does he own a pair of long pants?
I mean,
no one is sure.
Being in the academy, he would have to.
Oh, in the academy, yeah. But we're talking about Rob Myers, though.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Rob Myers. A little old for the Naval Academy.
Right. Sorry.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, I guess when you've got to wear uniforms day in and day out, wearing gym shorts to
Yeah.
whenever you can.
Hey, look, I have to wear a uniform day in and day out, and I still prefer pants.
That's fair. That's fair.
Mostly because the shorts that we're given for
Yep.
our uniforms are a
Oh.
little too short.
You're Air Force, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that the Navy's PT shorts are any shorter or any longer.
I have no further questions on the shorts of the American Armed Forces.
Well, I can I can tell you, thankfully, that
Yeah.
ours are not the shortest.
Okay. Okay.
I occasionally have to not wear jeans.
All right, back to curling. Beautiful low guard by HARRRD Cheeses.
Chris definitely threw that one.
Chris Magelitz threw that. Chris,
That is
yeah, absolutely. Beautiful,
Very
beautiful.
nice deep guard.
And that causes Alan to reach in and start peeling his own rocks. Sahana will always say yes if you say throw a peel weight shot.
Yep.
Disciple of Ben and Henrik.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And this shot on B, unfortunately on C doesn't peel, but does expose a little more of that yellow action. And all right. So, Navy sitting shot coming to their first skips rock. And if you're them, where are you throwing this one?
I would say in this case, what would you do, Bo?
I was
you go
thinking
first.
top 8 aligned with the one they have in the back.
Yeah, I was thinking top 8 on that side, but
Yeah.
just maybe a little further over.
Sure.
So
All right. Yeah.
Mindy, the maker of the wonderful Butterfinger treat that we finally dug into, is here, and I may hand off the headset to her in a bit. And she's sticking her tongue out at me like, nope.
All right.
Oh.
So draw coming in. Oh, just inviting you to join us if you'd like.
Yeah. Yep.
Mindy here for dinner first, and then possibly grace you with her presence.
Okay.
priorities.
Fair enough.
First, skip stone, little heavy, hack weight shot. Leaving the door open for Terry. So how aggressive do you want to be? Because if you pop that yellow out and sit, you're giving them backing for 1. If you freeze to it, you're giving them backing for 1.
I think giving up 1 would be perfectly fine here.
Yeah, given the current score,
Yeah.
them giving up getting the force is still a win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think what
I
I
mean,
don't want to do is leave the door open for 2, which it currently is.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, finding some way to neutralize that yellow stone is
Yeah, get
goal
rid of
here.
it. There's no way you give up a crooked number.
Yeah. So it looks like he's either drawing to it or just trying to be shot. I'm guessing draw to it.
Yeah, I would come in with like backline weight to pop it out to get rid of the opportunity for more than 1.
All right, Jen Skidmore thinks it's close.
It's like we're
Yeah, that's got a bend.
On-
That's got a bend. I'm off that. Yeah. Yeah, slow down, slow down, slow down and curl. There you go.
ooh, that started curling good, but it
Yeah.
also slowed down a lot when it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there is the opportunity now.
Yep, pick that out. You can definitely hit and stick.
Yeah.
Yep.
2 on that for your Navy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And
We're down to
Alan-
skips last over on A.
Yeah, let's take the view. It'll
This
be coming
is-
down the left side of your screen against 1, another.
So this is red's last, but this is not hammer.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
But red now sitting 2, 4, 5.
4.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that last red is definitely outcounted by the
So
first
Bill
yellow.
Has the nerve-wracking draw against 4.
draw against 4, yeah. Mindy offering her incredible dessert that I have had the smallest piece of, and I'm still buzzing from.
I've had multiple
Oh,
pieces of it.
no. Oh, and a slight miss, giving up the steal of 1. And I think that's the end of it on B. So we're going to be watching for Bill's takeout. is the call he's comfortable with on A.
Just
And he's just got to hit the nose and stick around and take his force.
Just going to fling it up the middle.
Yep.
What weight are you throwing at this? Are you throwing board? Heavy board?
No, control.
Control?
Maybe control up depending on the depth of the port. I don't want to spill off. with
This
all the
would
red in my
have to
house.
be, given the amount of line he's giving, that's control up to normal weight, I think.
Yeah. And normals, yeah. If you're confident in your hit weight, normal is fine.
Though that does not look like normal weight.
Yeah. I have my stopwatch.
Is that drifting a little bit?
It's moving quite a bit. That's crash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. All right. There's that 4.
Yeah.
4
For sweet dreams. Sweet dreams are made of cheese, and steals a 4.
Yep.
All right.
And
so
Courtney's going to be mad at me because this increases the likelihood that she'll be playing in the morning.
all right. So we're gonna watch JD's first of. It's not JD.
Oh, what happened on D?
It is
I
JD's
did not
first of
see
two.
it because we were
Yep.
watching that attempt to take out on A.
Right.
But they've been doing pretty good about hanging their score, so
Yep.
we will see in a moment what ended up happening there.
All right. So Alan calling to remove that, and yeah, I like that. He's 1 and 2 against hammer, which is where you want to be if you're playing for the force. I believe. I could be wrong. I frequently am.
An unfortunate hogged rock for Navy.
A little late for Navy.
A nice center guard, though, for the Curd-lers.
Beautiful center guard. Jen Skidmore just dropping them in place, end after end, and setting up those ends where.
On the center line to guard.
Yep. All right. Top
My
12,
skip would
stacking
love if I could do that every time.
Yeah, that's why I like playing lead. It's
Score is being hung up on D right now.
all right. Yellow
And, oh,
took
it's a big number.
steal of multiple.
A lot.
Ooh. That's 3.
3, yeah.
Yeah, that's a big old steal for Holy Swiss.
Yep. These teams are now about 45 minutes away from the line at which they cannot start another end. I think, well, most of them are in their 5th. The exception is our sheet C.
Yeah, because the
Yeah, so sheet C might run up into that
Timing-
on that deadline. Yeah.
timing rules are hour 55, and then finish the end you're in, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Keep it simple.
Yep. Good old KISS method. Keep it simple. Stupid.
On sheet D, when I asked people to send in fun facts about themselves, Tiash sent in 2.
Oh.
Gone swimming with manta rays,
Oh.
and
Ooh.
skydived from 18,000 feet and passed out for the first 10,000 feet drop.
Well, yeah.
Better than
So-
the last 10,000.
So yeah, but after reading that, I think we're very glad to have Tiash with us.
All right.
Yeah.
Jays.
Hopefully when she did that, that was a tandem skydive.
That would be considerably safer, yes. Also, one person who's checked in on the chat sent in this fun fact: has never officially had a pet iguana. Me neither.
So what's the difference between officially having a pet iguana and unofficially having a pet iguana?
Black market iguanas are just much more fun as pets. All right. Alan, I think trying to get rid of that rock again. By the placement, it looks like he nudged it.
right. I'm going to hop out. When Mindy comes back, she can take over. I'm going to see if anyone's going to play our trivia question challenge. We haven't had that many entries yet. So,
well, thank you, Bo, for organizing this little shindig we're holding.
hey, I'm glad to, I love doing this. It was so much fun listening to everybody. It's just 3 straight hours of laughter in the warm room this afternoon. It was just so much fun.
Yep.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Oh, slightly longer. Yep. All right, we'll leave that spot for Mindy, and I'll keep my little.
Alan managed to bump on that yellow, but
just kind of improves the lie.
yeah.
Yay! And welcome, Melinda Carlson.
Hello.
Hello.
You are not even prepared for me.
And this is out
That
to
is-
both of us and all 10, 13 of you out in internet land.
Yep.
Hello, Michael Ray.
We were talking about locations of the different nationals tournaments earlier. That's
Oh, uh-huh.
And you got
his-
sick enough of us being wrong to jump in and offer facts. All right, Navy looking for the hit against 2.
So how's it been going for the goat cheese, Bob the goat cheese?
Bill the Goat Cheese
Oh, Bill the
are
goat cheese.
they're playing enthusiastically.
Excellent.
Yeah.
They had a big win this morning, and but for a couple of narrowly missed hits, I think the scoreboard looks very different today. But in this case, just a bit wide.
They
Yep.
had a win this morning? Because I telecasted that, and they did not win against Allison Kemp.
Oh, my apologies. I read the scoreboard wrong.
Yeah, no, Allison
Okay.
Kemp had a big win.
Yeah, there was a big win on their sheet. I apologize. So, but I see a lot of smiles, and they seem to be having a good time.
Well, and that's the point of an internal spiel.
Yeah, the stakes here are not high.
are low. The trophy is small.
I almost felt bad for them when we were doing, this afternoon, because we were all playing games and they were sitting over there working on homework.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Oh.
There was some physics going on.
Yeah, one of the guys was doing an electrical engineering class.
Yeah.
Working. I'm like, oh God. I'm like, better you than me.
Yeah,
Oh.
for sure.
And on a Saturday.
Right?
I am sorry I missed the skills challenge.
Oh, it was fun. One of the Navy kids did win an
Yes.
event.
Yeah,
Did
he
they?
won. He won the draw shot.
Yep.
Oh, see? That's perfect.
Yeah. Their skip. Cameron.
Cameron.
Yeah, he won the draw shot with 34 centimeters
Oh, wow.
from the button. So
That's
it was
very good.
full 4.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's very good.
He was the closest by well over 10 centimeters.
And what did he win?
His choice of stuff from the white elephant, and I don't know what he grabbed.
He chose
okay.
a pair of mismatched Budweiser beer steins from what looked like the 1980s.
I mean, those are classic
Oh.
and vintage.
And he
so.
picked one up, and then it was pointed out as a set. And he looked so gleeful when he said, "I get both?"
Well, he's in college.
The
And-
little things.
And he's in the Navy.
And he's in the Navy.
Mhm.
I mean, one of the highlights of my my classmates' younger days was their trip to Germany, where the legal drinking age was like
Oh.
16.
12. Yeah.
If your feet hit the floor when you sat in the chair, you're old enough to drink.
Yeah. All right.
Pam Smith lining
Pam
up
Smith.
her vice shot.
And Terry kind of, what do we do here? Mild wall of red. You don't want to make your position worse.
I mean, for this team, they've been playing like really, really good.
Yep.
They've just been outshot on a couple of ends that have mattered.
Yep.
So I'm really excited to see them doing so well.
Yeah. No.
Oh, very nice draw from Allen on sheet C.
Oh, to make it count.
Just out count. And is pretty well buried.
Yeah.
Very nice.
High fives from Sahana and Sarah on the sweep.
And then this will be the hammer for the hard cheeses coming up.
Alan was my co-commentator earlier today.
I saw you. We were on the ice for that, I believe.
We were having a fun time,
Yeah.
but not as fun as Rob and I were having last
No.
night.
Oh God, you and Rob together? That's frightening.
Well, everybody can re-listen. Nobody's taken it down yet. But yeah, no, Alan and I were talking about the GNCC men and women's championships that are going to be here at Potomac and how that works. And then that actually they need a bunch of timers, but
Yep.
that timing is, you know, you have to pay attention, so it's mentally taxing, but it's not complicated.
That is definitely true.
Yeah.
It is a mental workout, sitting there focused on the game.
And you don't, somehow you can't follow the game, or I can't follow the game. I've timed at a decent level, and I was so wrapped up in the mechanics of it, I didn't even see a flip of 3 or a steal of 3.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, same thing when I don't know if this is true for you, Dylan, but when I'm running the webcast, I am not clocking actually what is happening on the game, even though I'm writing down the scores and stuff. I'm much more concentrating on, like, am I getting the right shots? Are people seeing the rocks? You know, and sort of like how am I presenting the game than I am about like, oh, look, they're winning.
Right? Yeah. Normally, but thankfully with this view that Ken graced us with this year, it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can actually focus on what's happening and give a little more commentary
Yes.
than I used to.
Yeah, we used to just be mute.
Yeah, I used to just sit here and be like, camera, 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 camera.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
He was working on the instant replay earlier today. I don't.
Ooh.
Did he get it
I
working? It wasn't quite. It was still a little bit glitchy.
Yeah, I
when
don't think
he
it's
and I worked with it.
100% yet.
Okay. Well, give him time.
Yep.
I'm
He
sure
will
it'll
make
be
it work.
maybe for tomorrow
Oh, for the
For the-
championships.
for the semis and the championship.
Yeah. Terry looks like he's got a straight draw. Top 12?
All right, here comes the hammer on C.
Yeah, I like that.
Yep.
Is that right? Yeah, that's a biter. Yeah, so
Yeah.
for 4.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
do you try if you're me or you?
Oh,
Do you try
did-
the fancy shot?
Oh,
What would the fancy shot be?
of
Katie
trying
just-
to spin in the guard as well as
Oh, the
your shot rock.
yeah.
What Ben Peters tried to do yesterday.
You know what? If I'm up 5-0, I think it could be seen as an aggressive move.
But this is a fun spiel, and I
That's
think
fair.
as long as you
That's
laugh when you
fair.
release it, you're good to go.
Yeah. Yeah. It's called the circus shot. It's like a Tuesday. Do you think that's biting? It looks biting to me.
It looks biting to me, but
Yeah.
if I were the opposing team, I would demand the biter bar.
Yeah.
that one's close enough. Yeah, you would pull out the biter bar
Well,
for that.
if you make your hit, it just doesn't matter.
That's true. But he's not aiming for that one. He's aiming for shot.
I would also take a guess that it's probably biting more than it looks like because, again, the fisheye lens
see
is
a little
focused
more
on the
on
button. The one I might want that
JD offering new dance moves to us here in the booth.
Yep, JD walked in front of us and then decided to show us that he could limbo back to his sheet C.
Going to heads up. We've got Skip's last rocks, or Skip's rocks over on A if we want.
Ooh, yay.
And
So red currently sitting 2, the cheese curls.
similarly on D, we're coming down to our last rocks. So
Oh, yeah? What are we
Holy
sitting
Swiss and the
on
Gouda
D?
sitting 2 under a
Ooh.
whole pile of rocks.
I like all of those guards. If I am yellow.
Yeah.
Holy Swiss I'm Gouda. Yeah. If I'm
320
Gouda,
pounds
I
of
love that.
granite. You're in happy shape. All right.
if I'm Brian Downheim, I am not
You're a
a
little
big
less
fan.
happy. You're a little less happy.
God, be a goldfish.
World's happiest animal.
That is. That's true. I love Ted Lasso. That is like my comfort TV show right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Relentless positivity.
Actually, I think if you're going to coach any sport, I think you should watch some
right.
of Ted Lasso
Yeah.
because that is what coaching should be.
Yeah.
Not worried about wins and losses, but worried about the development of the human being that you have in front of you.
And we are pleased that this is the philosophy espoused by the head of our junior program.
It makes it convenient.
All right, Naomi's last shot without hammer. And just trying to guard up that path, I think.
Here comes Terry's
Terry's is coming.
last shot without hammer.
Yeah. There's a lot of red rocks are not hammer this end. And Brian throwing his first whiff.
Yeah. Yeah, over on C, it looks like it's currently laying 3 yellow, because I would take a guess that that one
Terry
right
urging
here
them to
On
sweep.
D.
on D is a biter.
Oh, Terry a little, well,
I don't hate it.
I actually like that for a
Yeah.
guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I-
actually a really good guard to throw.
I
Take
wish
away
it were
option.
a little bit to the right. To
The drop
more
path is there.
Yeah, to more effectively block, or it was back like 2 feet.
Yeah, I would want it a couple feet deeper towards the house.
But I do like it. Oh,
And-
sweetheart.
You hear Cam calling the shot. He knows what he wants.
And he's just trying to get his vice to get the broom in the right spot. Yep.
So, yep, just off the nose, spill in. Yep, if you're feeling the hit, you're feeling the hit.
Oh yeah.
Yes, you do,
He
Cam.
says, I
We
don't
believe
know
in you.
what to do. Yeah, he does. He's he curled with Mark and Henrik last season
Oh,
in
very nice.
Friday.
Well, we know he can throw a draw.
So he knows how to throw the circus shots from
Yeah.
Henrik.
Yeah.
But I mean I like this. Like
Yeah.
throw the shot that you're confident about. That's the right shot to throw.
And I don't believe that draw is 100% there from this point of view. So if this is the shot he sees and likes, and we're watching Bill's
I mean,
coming in
if
down
he's-
the sheet on the left.
Yeah, if he threw that draw, he would not be sitting shot.
Yeah.
But I do like this. It's kind of,
Oh.
they should be sweeping.
It looks like it's crashed. Yeah, that's going to crash.
It was a nice draw into the 4-foot on A that I think
Looks like they're trying to count as red, though.
I would
Go, go,
take
go.
a
Sweep
guess that
harder.
that is a yellow rock.
Come on.
Oh,
Come on.
Just
Oh.
a little short.
Cut 'em
Good
down.
sweep,
Nope.
guys. All right.
cheese curls, I think we're given the one there,
And handshakes.
And handshakes. All right, cheese girls. Down to sweet dreams are made of cheese. Who am I to disagree?
Is that the full name of the team?
That is the full name of the team. If you look at their
Excellent.
T-shirts, it says "Sweet dreams are made of cheese," and then at the bottom, "Who am I to disagree?"
Nice, nice.
So they will move on to the B semis.
Yes. Playing tomorrow morning. But not too early, fortunately.
Yes, our organizer Bo is very kind.
No 8 a.m. draws and an internal spiel.
Is it a rule? That seems like a rule.
I
That was
feel
said
it
like it's
should
a
be.
rule.
All right, we're watching Brian throw his last over on D as in legendary.
Legend. Wait for
Wait
it.
for it.
Dairy.
And he's facing, it's hard as a skip to be thrown against this.
Yep.
But
if
he
anyone
can
on the
do
ice
it.
can make it, I've seen Brian make these shots.
Oh
on a
yeah,
weekly
Brian
basis.
is an incredible curler,
Yeah.
and I'm sure, like, absolutely tap back that red. Yep, get him on it. Get him on it. Yep. Tap it back. Don't sweep. Don't
beauty,
sweep.
beauty, beauty.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
How dare he sweep that?
And props to Brian as well in an over-under.
I think it's 1.
I
It
feel
is,
like
yeah.
they cut it to 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not shouting down his vice.
We'll chalk that
if
to
he
a
knows the
1.
sweep.
And
All
if they agree, we'll see. And I did not see the final count for end number 5 on sheet B.
It was 3 red,
Was it
4
three
red.
Three or 4.
I think it was
Okay.
three.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
Well,
Put down 3, and then we can adjust it later.
yep.
Nice
Excellent sweeping.
draw
Yeah, get
and
it in the
sweep.
house. Get it in the house.
There we go.
Nice. Very
Okay.
nice.
They did over on sheet D. They did hang it. It was a 1.
It was a 1.
They did
Oh,
cut it
they
down to
did
1.
get it to 1.
Yep.
Excellent. Way to go, Brian.
Yeah.
All right, Cameron.
Oh,
You're doing fine. He's
Cameron.
gonna throw a guard. He's not gonna take out your rock. I would have thrown a hit.
yeah. Yeah, well, without
Yeah.
hammer, if you can remove stones,
Just keep it clean.
if you're not playing for the steal.
Alexa with her first rock, second rock. Second rock
Yep.
on sheet C. Kitty
hear
calling
that.
for the sweep.
Hard sweep call.
Really lovely draw
Beautiful. Nice.
from Jen Skidmore.
Jen Skidmore has been throwing lights out today. She came back in the fourth end and held up a 4, and that's 4 rocks, guards
Right.
on the center line.
That's right.
Yeah, she's been absolutely crushing those guards.
Yeah.
This game.
She always has this look of surprise on her face when she's doing well, and I don't know why, because she is a good curler.
There's a few people at this club who are better than they think.
Like who?
I don't name names.
names.
Snitches get snitches.
That's right.
Which is to say, if you're listening, believe in yourself.
That's
you're better
right.
than you think.
Over on sheet D, Legendary with their first rock, and it looks like Brian's going to sweep it in to sit full 8. Oh, it's going to be full
On
4.
the button, if not the pin.
Where's
Very
the
nice.
button box? Do we have a button box?
Yes,
We
it
do.
is currently sitting on sheet B.
Someone
What?
needs to tell Brian about the button box.
The button box has been fairly depredated at this point. All the good stuff is out, and now I think it's literally
But
cat
are-
snacks.
Yes, get the cat snacks.
Does Brian have a cat?
He's got a dog.
Okay. Dogs lead anything.
Yep,
Yeah.
that is for sure.
All right. Good sweep by Pam and Jen. Just get it in. Rocks in the house. Terry either looking unthrilled or his regular face.
Well,
Kind of
I
an
mean-
attempted grimace at us back here in the booth, so
I mean, it's really cold out there.
it is. It is.
Yeah, I was out there doing measurements for the draw shot challenge earlier.
Are you a little chilly?
I was out there for half an hour, and I came back in and my hands were frozen.
Yeah, it gets really cold.
And yet, when I curl, I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, we have our little Navy guy out there
In
shorts.
shorts?
Yeah,
He's
we
been
were-
in shorts for 2 days.
We were talking about that earlier.
He's sweeping hard.
I mean, I say if I were his mom, I'd make him wear pants. But my own son has been running around all weekend
Yeah.
in shorts
Yeah.
outside shoveling our neighbor's walkway.
Oh, good for him.
Yep, our neighbor is 90, and
Oh.
he came outside after the big, huge snowfall where it was like 10 inches outside
Yep.
and started shoveling his driveway.
What a delightful young man.
And so I came into Evan's room and woke him up
And shamed him.
at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh.
And there's
Oh.
the shame, folks.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, but he got right out of bed and went over there and started shoveling the driveway and the walkway for him.
Good. Good.
And you know that it was accepted because our neighbor didn't open up the door and yell at him to get off his lawn, which he has done before when we have tried to help him.
And that is what we call negative reinforcement.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're like, well, he didn't open the door and yell at me to stop, so I feel like it was accepted and loved. Okay, like this, little draw behind.
Yep. Yeah. Press the advantage. And
Yep.
just get the house split. And
Ooh, that is heavy.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's really heavy. Oh, I don't like that at all.
that's going to play on the, hopefully, the guard. And not
Yeah,
their
that's
own
going to
rock.
smack the guard. But, I like peeling the guard.
Yeah.
Never bad. Well, hardly ever bad.
There it is. And it was 3 on sheet B.
Okay,
You were correct.
3 on sheet B.
All right. And we are down to skips rocks on Charlie, sheet C. And what's the situation on C?
A lot of rocks are
Mac
in play.
is well under a guard on the 4,
Mhm.
and HARRRD cheeses sitting 2-3.
Well at the back of the house.
Well at the back.
So
of the
it
house.
looks like Ellen's is calling for a draw.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would love to see him like draw in front of that and tap it back slightly.
Mm.
Get himself a little bit more fully in the
Little
forefoot,
less
and
exposed.
then have kind of like a staggered
Yep.
guard,
Because
staggered
a
situation.
downweight hit could pick that red one out.
Yeah.
Leaving HARRRD cheeses sitting 2 with hammer. And Pam replacing that guard.
Beautifully.
And that was Terry explaining what the shot was supposed to be.
So let me ask, how did they decide that the theme of the big spiel this year was going to be cheese?
I think it's because Bo really likes cheese.
Okay.
Oh,
was
Brandon really
Brandon.
likes cheese.
Ah, okay.
So
This-
Brandon and I were talking about next year, and we were thinking snow-themed,
Oh. The big.
the big snow spiel. And
Okay.
think of the name opportunities.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, and Mark and I were sort of chatting about it at the house in the afternoon, and he thought maybe the big house spiel would be good, and
Oh,
then you
that's
could
a
have
good
a
one.
lot of like
Jail themed.
jail theme, Blues Brothers theme,
Yeah.
Johnny
Oh,
We
Cash.
could
There
serve
we
17
go.
prisoners at the bar.
We
Yeah.
could.
16, whatever.
I mean, everything would just be gruel.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Cooking would be super easy.
So that actually does, because I suggested the notorious BIG spiel, and that was
Ooh.
not deemed as not in the spirit of what we're doing.
Not
but
quite yet.
if we do the big house spiel,
The big house spiel could be
notorious
really
BIG
fun.
team name could come into play.
That could come into the play.
All right. Oh, and a fun little cheeky little hit on
See, yeah.
C to leave.
By Katie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the raise double,
Wow, Katie.
which leaves hard cheeses sitting too.
Yeah. And so Alan is going to.
Looks like
Looks
he's
like. Go ahead, Dylan.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, it looks like he's thinking about drawing in from the outside.
Yeah, on a line that hasn't been thrown in how long?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Have they used that line at all? I don't even
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
yeah, couple times.
Okay.
But not recently.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
he's got a lot of room to work with.
Yeah.
Right? Hit the 8 foot, and
Well,
you
and
have good
Alan's-
sweepers.
And Alan's got, I mean, like, I think at this point he's like, he said 13 years of experience stick curling.
Yeah.
And he knows how to throw a frosty line.
That sounds like you should have a trademark after
It
it.
should.
Welcome to Potomac, home of the Frosty Line.
Where we know how to throw a frosty line.
Get yours now. And he also has Sahana and Sarah, both of whom can sweep very well.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Judge weight.
Did you see Sarah's hair clips?
I did not.
They have 2 little chunks of cheese on them.
Oh, perfect.
I appreciate that, like, level
The little
of commitment
detail. Yeah.
to a theme.
All right.
Saw there was a couple folks who have temporary tattoos of cheese on their cheek.
Yep.
Yep.
Tomorrow, if I come and volunteer, I am gonna. Oh my God! Somebody just walked in with the
Oh.
Wisconsin cheese head.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yes.
I've been
Very
waiting for that
nice.
all weekend.
If I'd have known in advance, because I didn't realize that the theme was cheese, and if
Oh.
I had, I would have brought mine, because I
So-
have the cheesehead hat.
So the Packers sweatshirt is an accident.
Yeah, because I
That's awesome.
I brought I wore the Packers jacket because I'm like, I'm gonna be inside the warm room,
Yeah.
so I don't need my big Carhartt jacket.
Oh well, that was a mistake on your part to go out and then do the last. Stone
I didn't think you.
draw.
Well, I didn't. It wasn't my. It was just my hands that were frozen.
Oh, it's just
because I
hands.
wasn't
Oh,
wearing
okay.
gloves when I was doing measurements.
Well, and you really can't wear gloves doing measurements.
Yeah. So otherwise, the rest of me was fine with just the jacket.
Mm-hmm.
It's just my hands.
Well, that's pretty good then. That's got to be a really good jacket.
It is, yeah. But yeah, I did not realize it was cheese themed.
Yep.
Otherwise, I would have
Delicious
absolutely
cheese.
brought the cheese head
Yeah.
and worn it proudly.
All
So,
right. Early
Cam-
sweep.
On his first skipstone, looks like he wants another draw in.
JD jumping out to help on Katie's hammer shot. I don't think it's going to make the difference.
No, it's going to crash on the guard. I mean, it's really diving.
Yeah.
I cannot believe how.
Weight was all right.
Yeah.
So still,
Still 2 yellow.
2
for
yellow brings
HARRRD
them back
cheeses.
into the game.
Oh yeah, it's only a 2. They're only down 2
2 points in the 6th.
Yeah. This is definitely winnable for them.
Yep.
All right.
So-
Cameron. Oh, it's got to slow down.
Yeah. Out here it might. Looks like it's
Yeah,
grinding.
here it goes. Get on it. Get on it.
Make sure it gets there. I don't think you're going to hurt it, boys.
Yeah. Little late. It's, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what, though? A for effort, and he's
Yep.
got one more skip stone.
Yep.
And he could tap that one back if he wanted to.
And I don't hate that as making the hit more complicated.
Yeah, they can't take out his point.
Right. That might have guaranteed him an end.
Yeah, guaranteed the moral victory.
Hey, we walked away from Shelley Dropkin with the last end, and
Yeah.
that was a very good day.
I mean,
yeah, right?
there's been some games in Cap League where I've been lucky that we got the moral victory at the in the 5th or 6th end.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh.
Touched you last.
Yeah.
I think it was Henrique Kempenich that we were talking, and he played for Team Brazil in the Brazil American Canadian games.
Yeah.
And he scored. They only scored 1 point against. It was either Gushu or Botcher, but it was like a steal, and he's like, I'm taking that with me for the rest of my life.
If I took an end against either of those, I'd be talking about it every day.
Right?
I'd have it tattooed on me. Ask me about the point I scored over Brad Gushu.
Oh, are we showing ink?
Are we sure? Oh, let me just show you this one. I will be taking questions now. But I am shameless. Sarah Hedlund over on sheet C with her first.
Little light, but hopefully not. Oh yeah, slow side.
It's yeah, but it's gonna. They're gonna
Sahana's
make
got
it over.
this.
They made it.
And look at that good technique of sweeping away from the rock to finish and not dumping in front of your own stone.
Dumping in front of your own stone.
Well, when you lift the broom up after a sweep, you're dropping everything in front.
Well, I mean, theoretically, there's nothing on the ice.
My broom.
Now that we've given away all of the notebooks that had glitter on them,
Oh,
Jamie.
Lord. I am sorry. That was an executive decision. I'm not even an executive.
I'm not even but I play one on TV.
Yeah.
Hit weight shot from Terry.
Oh no.
And it's
That's going to crash on that guard.
It's
so
going to crash
heads
on
up
the
to
guard.
Katie on sheet C. Pam's got it.
I feel like Terry lost his balance a little bit on that delivery.
I kind of see the same.
So I don't think he like pushed it or anything on purpose.
Yeah.
I think he just lost his balance and tried to send the rock before it was irretrievable.
Yeah. So they're just going to try to nose this or come just inside and stick around for 2 because this should be hammer.
It is hammer, and I like the shot, and I like him coming from that direction.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give yourself as much to do as possible.
Not.
Okay,
Not
we're throwing.
peel. Not peel.
We're throwing very, very hot.
No. Okay.
Maybe compensating for a habit.
Well,
of
if they
his-
do an excellent nose hit,
Yeah.
they'll be fine. That rock is going to stick around.
Yeah.
And even if they are a little bit to the left, it's just going to hit into that
it's
group of
got
guards there, and it's going to be fine.
12 feet of room too.
Oh, nice. Oh, and then it missed everything on
All
sheet
right.
C.
On
I'm
sheet
getting
C.
on that nice call for sweep.
Yeah, get it all the way, right away, online. Go,
Yep.
go, 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 go. Yeah, I think that was a
That's
little
crashed.
more down weight than they had anticipated.
The line was there.
Nope.
And just over curled a bit on the weight. So, moral victory of a point for Bill the Goat Cheese.
Keep going. Keep playing.
Yeah, keep playing.
This is a fun spiel. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. We got plenty of time before the next draw.
Oh, yeah.
They got 15 minutes before the cutoff.
Yeah, they could play.
They
They
can
could
play.
easily play one more end.
Yeah.
You
And
may
if
as
they
well.
play a good hit game, they might squeeze in too.
And there's a line for the food, so you may as well just keep playing.
Right?
Get your reps in when you can.
Yeah, the cutoff should be 7:25.
5 minutes before the half hour, yeah. And sweeping hard. Okay, setting up a nice 1-2
Yeah,
for
that's
HARRRD
great.
cheeses.
All right, we're about to get the hammer on D, so let's
Ooh,
open
really?
that one up.
All
Yep.
right.
So let's see. What are
Oh, Brian talking about what he wants to do.
And it's another
So Holy Swiss, it's Gouda sitting 1, and Legendary.
If he can hit and stick, he gets his deuce and keeps them in the game here too.
It's gonna have to be, well,
I don't
the
see
broom
it.
he's holding is a control or hack
Yeah.
up, like a hack up
Yeah,
weight shot.
and I think it's got to bend a bit.
I mean, it's got to curl.
It's got to hit
can't
the
be.
inside of that, yeah, and it's got to stick around
Yeah.
on the 4 foot. Oh, on the 8 foot, but
I don't know. I would have maybe tapped back my red guard.
can you get
But
to it?
well, I mean, kind of.
Oh, you can.
You come across the face.
Yeah.
But you have to hit it. I mean, you'd have to hit it just right. And this is a
Yep.
this is a less finicky shot.
Yeah.
Like if you make a mistake and you're aiming, the consequences are
Yeah.
less.
And 1 is better than a steal. All right. They seem happy with it. No sweep call. There
Yep.
we go.
And they're on.
There we go.
Should be coming in screen right about now.
Look at you.
Oh, it's narrow. It's narrow. It's
just a
narrow.
little, yeah.
But
He
no
had to thread
damage
that.
done.
But I like peeling it. And that
Well, was
shot
that
is
his
out.
last-
Oh, was that? That was hammer?
That was hammer.
Aw. All right. Well, 1 for Holy Swiss. It's Gouda.
Oh, and it looks like handshakes.
Oh, handshakes. Yep. I was telling Evan about the fun curling names, and
Oh,
he
yeah?
was shocked that nobody had picked Gouda curling.
That's on one of our rocks, in fact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is on one of our rocks. So
Well,
I
we
feel
do
like
have Holy Swiss. It's Gouda.
we do Holy Swiss, but like nobody picked Gouda curling.
Yeah. A friend of
And
mine
we
and I
all say good
brainstormed.
curling to everybody.
Yeah, we
oh
do.
yeah,
And we came up with charcuterie.
and actually that is one of my
And
favorite names.
there is another team, and she messaged me and said, "What happened? Who are these people?"
Who are these
well,
people?
They got to it first.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
didn't, nobly concede.
Oh no, I
the
do nothing
name?
nobly. I'm as base as it gets.
All right, Jen Skidmore on Sheepy with her second rock. There was a head in the way of her first rock there for a
Yes.
minute.
Yes. And her very first rock that was not a perfect center guard.
But I think that's what was called. At least, so I'm going to say that's what was called.
I think that, yeah, the rock the way it is.
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew.
Making Jen laugh.
And, just a little spicy.
That was my job on my team with Jen. When
Make
we
her
did, when we did the Childs together.
Fun.
And that was my job because it was her first time skipping in a major, like ever, but
Yeah.
also in a major bonspiel.
Yeah.
And so I just needed to keep it light.
Yeah.
so
Remind
she
us that we're
didn't get
having
in-
fun.
Yeah, so she didn't get in her head.
Yeah.
And now she skips like a pro. She skipped
yeah.
all our whole women's league
No way.
season together, and then we did the Childs together as a team.
Are you doing Childs this year?
I'm not doing Childs this year. It conflicts with a writing conference I have to go to.
Right.
Where is the Childs this year?
Michael made
Michael Ray, where's the Childs this year? I can't remember. I can't even remember where the Childs. I feel like Rochester.
Maine.
Is it?
I
think
yeah,
it's
because Krista
either
keeps
Maine-
talking about going to Belfast.
I think the
And I'm
Dykes.
kind of putting 2 and 2 together on this one.
I think the
Wow.
Dykes is up in Rochester.
Dykes is Rochester, Buffalo, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they pay you the big bucks,
Oh, yeah.
because you can put two and
Two
together.
together. Don't ask me for much beyond
Christy
that.
keeps talking about me. I can't figure out why.
Oh,
Oh.
isn't that a Simpsons gag?
Well,
And a nice tap by Matt. I
it's
guess
no
that's just a
grammar
hit.
rodeo in Canada.
Oh, man.
The U.S. grammar rodeo in Canada.
Yeah. The golden fields of Saskatchewan. The endless cornfields of Saskatchewan. Sorry, Joe.
Yeah, I like this. Nice draw and call by KM on sheet B.
Yeah, put rocks.
Yep, just calm down.
Yep, settle
Yeah,
yourselves.
okay, I like that. I like that speed. It's a little quick.
That's a bit up. If it bends, do we have a chance on that back red there?
I think we
Or
do.
in the-
It's got to curl about 2 more feet.
Oh, there we go. That's the break. That's going to do nicely.
Oh, I
That's
like
gonna
that a
chip
lot.
it
Yes,
out
yes, yes.
and stick around. Beautiful shot.
Yep, and sweep that out, Cam. Very nicely done.
Yeah. Or just leave it in the corner. You can use that later.
Yeah, it's definitely still sitting in the corner.
Big thumbs
Still
up.
in play.
Yeah.
Could Terry remove that if he wanted to, since it's his rock? I mean,
So
it's technically a
I
tripping.
would expect not, because the opposing skip may have a use for it.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So-
yeah.
As outside
Okay.
as that idea might be.
Because it's like so far over there.
On Saturdays, I look at the other skip and go, do you want that? And I kick it out, because
Okay.
Yeah.
it's
So
a safety question.
yeah, officially the answer is no. That can't be removed.
Okay.
But again, Spirit of Curling says that if both skips don't care about it,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
they can get rid of it if they want.
Yep. All right. Little light. And an opportunity for Navy.
Yes. Or you could do a little tap and roll.
Yeah.
Or you could rest up against it
Yeah.
and keep it as and push it a little bit further behind the tee line and keep it.
So, and that's it. If I'm looking at the house,
Yeah.
and I'm Bill,
Yeah.
that tap and roll sets them up for more than two.
Yes.
But I don't hate the draw, beating them
No,
there.
and it looks like they're going to hit their guard and maybe tap it back.
All right, plan C.
Yeah. Oh, it's just not
Oh.
fast enough, though.
Yeah,
There's
a
just
Yeah.
not
little
enough,
light.
not enough play on it.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. So if I'm Bill, though, I'm throwing up a guard.
Yep.
Probably biting the 12-foot.
Bill or Terry?
Oh, Terry.
'Cause
Bill.
yeah.
Everybody's Bill.
Everybody's Bill.
Well, no, I've been doing a little rewriting in my head of like this book that I'm working on, and my first victim's name is Bill.
Oh,
and
no.
so
Oh, no.
so,
Thanks for not naming him James.
so Bill is on my mind. Well, you keep it up, and it may
Oh.
actually. The
That'll be
person-
my tattoo. I got murdered by Mindy.
That's right. I do have a coffee mug that says.
You should be honored.
Watch what you say, because I will put you in a book and kill you.
Now I'm terrified.
Yeah.
See, just like Rob.
This cast brought to you by the best curler in the world, Melinda Carlson.
Yeah, no.
Will
no
sucking up
way.
help at all?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Don't you want to be immortalized?
Honestly, I would be honored. As long as you described him as like a, what's the word
Suave.
I'm looking for. Not even suave, just like, oh, that guy didn't deserve to die. No.
Very demure.
Demure, very mindful. Yeah.
I said that in front of Henrik today.
Oh,
and
God,
he goes,
how hard did he
He
cringe?
goes, real people don't talk like that. And I was like,
Wow.
and I was like, well, I
Wow.
talk that way. And he goes, you must not be real people.
Yeah, logically speaking, therefore,
Oh, I like this.
this is
It's-
really sweet. Oh, what a nice throw.
Don't sweep it back. Oh, that was Terry.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. Even
oh
so,
my God.
Terry, be nice.
I need some new glasses.
And Terry's thinking, I am trying to be nice. I'm trying to put them out of their misery.
Yeah, so if I'm Terry, yeah, I like putting it about T line at the 4, but I also like putting it in the 8,
Yeah.
full 8,
Yeah.
just basically 45 degrees
Yeah.
from there.
Don't be hittable. Outcount the back one.
Right, because
Remove the draw path.
Terry's currently sitting 1.
Yep.
So
Oh, is he?
yeah, that oh no, Bill the Goat is sitting 1.
Yeah.
Terry is second shot, and I would just be throwing, or I'd be clearing
Yeah.
stuff out.
Yeah. When you're up this high, guards are not your friend.
No.
No matter who owns them.
Well, it's so interesting because in other sports, guarding is defensive.
Oh.
And in curling, guarding is offensive.
Offensive.
It's very aggressive.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's a really hard mindset to change.
Yeah. That's the longest slide on the so you want to be a skip
Right?
deck. Guards equals offense.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like putting players on the field.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that analogy.
All right, so Terry looks like I don't know what Terry was doing. So Cam, though, so he's definitely looking at how do I save my 1? How do I get 2?
I mean, if he can
And-
ship this.
Well, he would very much like to get rid of that red one, but Terry has lined it up in such a way that if Cam isn't precise on it, he could hit his own 1 point out. And he definitely does not want to do that.
Yeah. I think at this point I'm in the I need to take risks for multiple mentality.
Well, and this is basically going to be their last end. I don't see them getting 4 rocks down there in 3 minutes. Unless they just whip it down there. But I like where the Vice is holding the broom. Like, good hack weight.
Yep. The shot is there to be made.
It's yours for the taking. Nice, Cam.
Nice
Very
delivery,
smooth.
nice
Get
line.
on it. Sweep right away. Go.
Yep. All the way down, boys.
Yeah, all the way. Sweep,
I
sweep,
think
sweep.
that's a little light.
It is a little light. I
That's
think
bending on the guard, yeah.
I think he got a little.
He hedged himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he pulled back a little bit. Oh, it's gonna hog.
Yeah.
But based on that line, he was right on the line.
Yeah, I liked that line a lot. He's very good at being on broom.
Yeah.
And it's, and everybody is light on their shots every once in a while, or more, for me, more often than once in a while. So, yeah, and it's just a matter of throwing those rocks, getting on the ice, and just throwing.
Repetitions. All right. Terry calling for what looks like a draw, bite 4.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the shot.
Yeah.
Because even if he's narrow and he just hits his own rock back.
And raises it up.
Yeah, and potentially for a shot.
Yeah. Do you ever come around on the left for the same reason?
I mean, you can.
Take away giving him a second chance at that same hit?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to be super aggressive about it, you could. I mean, and you've already seen that line.
Yeah.
That line's already been swept.
Yeah.
The red guard is a little bit further off of the center line.
Yeah. Oh, we might be
So
seeing Alan's sword interrupt. Oh,
He intentionally just
threw it away.
Hogged it.
because he was already sitting 1.
And handshakes.
Yeah.
And handshakes. Oh, well done. Congratulations to Mac and the Cheeses.
Well played game on both sides.
Oh, you know what would have been a great name? So, I don't know, how old are you? Like, there was a musician named Mac the Knife. Could
I
be
do not
Mac the
remember
Cheese
Mac the
Knife.
Knife. Mac the Cheese. That's a good one.
Or it's a song, Mac the Knife.
Oh, there's that raise you were talking about.
Yeah, see, well, I don't think he raised it. I think he came in around and drew like the professional he is. He might be sitting shot now, but it's hard to tell because of the.
Oh, here we go.
There we go. Hey, the sweep camera's working again now. Finally. That's why I went to that other view because the sweep view wasn't working right earlier.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I couldn't get it. I couldn't get the point to zoom camera to actually go to the sweep.
Yeah, we had a challenge with that earlier. It wouldn't show all the houses on this side, but it worked on the other side.
Oh, that was yeah. It's
That
been
was fun.
fixed.
But yeah, Mac the Cheese Knife
Mac
would
the
have been
cheese knife.
hilarious.
I really like Mac the cheese knife.
I mean,
Is
yeah,
he calling
the
a
names
straight hit on that?
are plentiful.
So yeah, that.
I think he is calling a straight hit right through that port. He is going to have to throw peel weight.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah. Well, that's where the broom is. Held at an
7
interesting
seconds
angle.
hog to hog. Go.
You got this. You got this.
Just don't
Nice
tug
release.
it. Yep.
Let it.
Yes. Get on it.
Get
Sweep
on it,
for
get on it,
line.
get on it.
Sweep for line. I don't. Well,
It's.
if it's moving
threw the weight
fast
you
enough,
called.
sometimes you can't
Yeah.
sweep. It's not safe.
Oh.
Oh.
That was an outcome.
No. All right. Well, 2 red.
Uh,
And Terry
red.
has
Yeah, he has hammer still.
hammer left to throw. But you know what? I really like the weight on that. I really liked his accuracy.
I think had they swept it when you called it, that rock was doing what we needed.
But like I said, sometimes if you're not used to sweeping fast rocks, it is
It's a
dangerous
safety
for you to
question.
do that,
That
and
is a
you
great point.
you cannot sweep it.
Yeah.
If you feel like you're going to be unstable at all or fall,
Yeah.
you just have to let it go and trust that your skip has thrown it accurately.
Juniors, listen to Miss Mindy.
Yeah.
You fives, listen to Miss Mindy.
Yep.
I mean, it's okay.
All curlers.
Certainly that speed, it's easier to sweep on if you're a weirdo like me and sweep on your slider.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. But I mean, that takes a lot of practice
Yeah.
to be
Yes.
able to do that because there's a lot of stability necessary.
Oh, yeah. Trust me.
Henrik one time threw like super peel. It was literally 6 seconds hog to hog, and he
Oof.
called me on to sweep, and I tried to sweep it for like about a nanosecond, and then I looked at him and I'm like, "Are you insane?
Yeah.
I'm not sweeping that. What could I possibly do?"
And that's
to
usually
help
my line.
it.
Is
And there we go.
Up
that's
handshakes.
handshakes. All right.
Well, that is
A fun draw.
the end of our last game
No, we have
For-
one more after this.
for this draw.
Dylan.
I'm literally wearing my curling shoes right now, about to go on.
Oh, do you think I want to talk to you about your curling shoes?
Oh,
So,
we'll talk off air.
yeah.
Also,
to round up our scores from this draw, Sweet Dreams
are made of cheese.
yes.
Who am I to disagree? Use the
10
full
to
name.
10-2 over the Cheese Curls.
Yeah.
We just watched the end of the Curd-lers against Bill the Goat Cheese.
Yeah.
Final score 10-1. Mac and the Cheeses defeated HARRRD Cheeses 6-3, and Holy Swiss It's Gouda. I almost said Holy Moly. Holy Swiss It's Gouda took down Legendary 7-2.
Yep.
Very nice. Thank you,
So
everybody.
we will be back
Special to
at
Michael Ray.
is it 8 o'clock? Is our next
8:30
draw?
is our draw.
8:30
Oh,
is our
okay.
draw time.
Okay, so we will be back in about an hour
We'll see you
for
then.
our last draw of the day.
Yep.
Thank
See you
Dylan.
later.
Thank you, Mindy.
Yep. Thanks.